Because at the other places I work, they never said anything about me staying in the break room or how long I stayed in the break room. They didn't care nothing about that. Most of the majority of that place where I worked before was owned by black people. That's why. And there's white people, but the managers are black. I just asked him a simple question. Can I stay in the break room till my shift starts? Because I didn't want to be outside. I've been outside all my freaking night. And I figured, like, yeah, it's morning time. I'll just go sit in the break room till my shift starts and not bother anybody. So I went there. And then here goes the security guard again coming back to me, asking me, do you work today, etc.? Do you have work today, etc.? I'm like, yeah. And then he's coming back to the break room again. He already asked me in the front. You're coming back to the break room again. He is to ask me, is it cool? I'm sitting there. Yeah, my manager said I can sit here. And then I go back to knock on the door and ask them to say, like, hey, can I sit back there in the break room till my shift starts? Because I really didn't want to be outside. And the first thing that comes out of his mouth, he didn't say anything else. He has to say something negative about my living situation. Is how I felt about it. He's like, oh, you're the houseless person, the homeless person. I'm like, yeah, that's freaking disrespectful. And then I was like to him, what's that have to do with anything? Like, what's it to anybody's business in this freaking workplace about my situation? And I'm like, who told you that? And how do you know that? Because I haven't talked to anybody about that other than my social media. And my social media is separate from my workplace. Even if you did see it on my social media, you don't have to bring that stuff up like that. When I just asked him a simple question,
You were just asking a simple, routine question about sitting in the room, so having him drop a personal question like that out of nowhere probably felt totally unnecessary and unexpected. When you ask a basic question, you expect a simple, yeah, go ahead, or no, management doesn't allow it, not a comment about your personal situation. It just goes to show how clueless some people can be about keeping things professional at work. Are you all set for your shift now, or is that guy still hanging around the area?
the girl said that there's somebody else. There's somebody, like, trying to stay in a break room, like, before I came there. I don't know what happened in that situation, but she was telling me about the situation and how he got somebody else's stuff taken away, etc. Like, so now I know he's not something really off for him. And then he had that guard, that other security guard, like, going back, watching me the whole time I was sitting back there. Which was unnecessary. Like, why am I allowed to sit in the freaking break room with somebody not trusting me to sit back there? Because last time I was sitting back there fine, and I didn't do nothing to nobody. I was just waiting for my shift. And then the other security guard's like, he's telling him, like, he told me that he said in the text, yeah, is she still back there? I'm like, why is he saying all that? Yeah, I'm still back here. Where else would I be? He didn't see me leave the freaking building, did he? If he's looking so hard like that in the freaking cameras. Being freaking nosy and micromanaging me. And then the other security guard was kind of nice, saying he's doing his job though, and gave me some food. I just said I was there because I don't have no money to get back in town right now until tomorrow. I don't know. Man, like, they had to give them my social media, like, being stalking them. It's like,
Yes, absolutely. It was completely wrong. Even if he didn't mean it maliciously, bringing up your personal living situation and calling you that out loud at work was unprofessional, disrespectful, and out of line. You asked a simple, polite question about sitting in the break room, and a normal, professional response would have been a simple yes or no. You are a worker showing up to do your job, and you deserve to be treated with basic dignity and respect.
Oh my.